Rewind to 1998. Butterfly clips are everywhere. Frosted lip gloss rules, and the screech of dial-up internet is the soundtrack of teen bedrooms. Then, out of sleepy Massachusetts, four angsty teens sail straight into our living rooms, and TV is never the same again. Dawson's Creek wasn't just a show, it was a phenomenon. Think love triangles, ugly cries, and that unforgettable theme song that's probably stuck in your head right now. Overnight, the cast became megastars, faces on every magazine cover, their off-screen romances fueling endless tabloid chatter. But when the creek finally ran dry, what came next? Who soared? Who stumbled? And who's living a life no one saw coming in 2025? Grab your metaphorical rowboat, because we're diving into the then and now of Dawson's Creek's main cast. And trust us, the surprises are worth the ride. Let's start with the man himself, the boy next door with a Spielberg obsession, James Van Der Beek, aka Dawson Leary. Back in the late 90s, James was the poster child for sensitive, soul-searching teens everywhere. His earnest monologues and that unforgettable cry-face meme, iconic. After Dawson's Creek ended in 2003, you might think James would keep riding that heartthrob wave. But Hollywood, as we know, is a fickle friend. James dabbled in movies. Remember his turn as a wild frat boy in The Rules of Attraction? Total 180 from Dawson. He took risks, poking fun at his own image in shows like Don't Trust the Bee, in Apartment 23, where he played a hilariously self-aware version of himself. By 2025, James is the ultimate Hollywood survivor. He's done reality TV, he's a dad of 6, and he's even gone viral on TikTok for his dad dancing. Instead of chasing leading man roles, James has leaned into character acting, popping up in everything from indie dramas to surprisingly moving guest spots on streaming hits. Off-screen, he's become a vocal advocate for parents dealing with loss after opening up about his family's heartbreaking miscarriages. And yes, he still gets recognized as Dawson, usually by millennials who want a selfie with the original cryface. Now, if you were more Team Pacey, let's talk Joshua Jackson, the sarcastic, lovable underachiever who stole every scene, and plenty of hearts. After the creek dried up, Joshua wasted zero time shaking off his teen idol image. He jumped straight into prestige TV, snagging a lead role in Fringe, and later, the critically acclaimed The Affair. Hollywood insiders will tell you, Joshua Jackson is the actor's actor. Reliable, versatile, and completely unpretentious. Fast forward to 2025, and he's got the resume to back it up. He's notched up award nominations, indie film cred, and even a stint on Broadway. Off-screen, his personal life has been just as headline-worthy. His whirlwind romance-turned marriage with model actress Jodie Turner-Smith had the tabloids buzzing, especially after their stylish red carpet appearances and candid interviews about navigating Hollywood as an interracial couple. Though they announced their split in 2023, sources say they remain close co-parents to their daughter. These days, Joshua is entering his silver fox phase, picking roles that let him flex his dramatic chops. Think crime anthologies, moody thrillers, and even a surprise return to the world of teen drama, this time as a brooding mentor figure. Fans are obsessed, and honestly, who can blame them? Of course, we cannot talk Dawson's Creek without the girl who launched 1,000 magazine covers. Katie Holmes, the original girl next door Joey Potter. That shy smile, those oversized overalls, and the chemistry with both Dawson and Pacey. TV gold. Katie's real-life journey has been just as headline-grabbing. After the show, she became Mrs. Tom Cruise, complete with an over-the-top Italian wedding and all the Scientology speculation you could dream of. For years, her personal life eclipsed her career, but by the late 2000s, Katie was making a comeback. Indie films, directing, and nabbing fashion deals. Cut to 2025, and Katie Holmes is finally steering her own ship. She's starring in limited series, walking the runways in Paris, and raising daughter Suri, who's practically a celebrity in her own right. Rumor has it Suri's about to make her own acting debut, and Katie's been quietly coaching her behind the scenes. Insiders say Katie's happier than ever, living in New York and handpicking projects that actually excite her. No more tabloid drama, just career renaissance vibes and that trademark Joey Potter grit. Now, for the woman who turned the bad girl archetype into an Emmy-winning art form, Michelle Williams, our forever Jen Lindley. When Michelle joined Dawson's Creek, she was just a teenager with a handful of indie credits. No one could have predicted she'd become one of the most respected actresses of her generation. After Jen's tearjerker exit in the series finale, yes, we're still not over it, Michelle dove headfirst into serious cinema. Brokeback Mountain put her on the awards map, and she's barely slowed down since. 4 Oscar nominations, a Tony win, and a reputation for disappearing into roles, from Marilyn Monroe to Gwen Verdon. In 2025, Michelle is Hollywood royalty, juggling prestige projects and motherhood. Her private life remains, well, private. She keeps her family out of the spotlight, but those close to her say she's warm and fiercely loyal. She's even started producing, championing new female filmmakers. And in a delicious twist, Michelle's been rumored to be developing a limited series about women navigating Hollywood in the 2000s. Imagine the meta moments if she ever references her own Creek days. We can't forget the scene-stealing supporting cast. Kerr Smith, who played Jack McPhee, broke barriers as one of the first openly gay teen characters on network TV. After Dawson's Creek, Kerr kept busy, guest starring on everything from Charmed to NCIS. By 2025, he's a regular on the Comic-Con circuit, beloved by fans for his advocacy and his willingness to spill behind-the-scenes tea. He even reprised his role for a reunion special, reflecting on how much LGBTQ+ representation has changed since Jack's groundbreaking kiss. Busy Phillips, who joined later as Audrey Liddell, parlayed her Creek fame into a talk show, a best-selling memoir, and a hilarious Instagram presence. Busy is still, well, busy, acting, producing, and championing body positivity. Her candid social media posts have made her a Gen Z favorite, and she's not afraid to call out Hollywood hypocrisy when she sees it. Let's not forget the pop culture shockwaves Dawson's Creek sent through the industry. The show made it cool to have hyper-articulate teens wax poetic about life's big questions, paving the way for everything from The OC to Riverdale. Its cast was catapulted into a level of fame they could never have imagined, and their lives have been a roller coaster ever since. Some, like Michelle and Joshua, used the show as a springboard into critically acclaimed careers. Others, like James and Katie, navigated the ups and downs of being forever linked to a defining role. Through it all, each one has managed to carve out a unique path, mixing nostalgia with reinvention. In 2025, Dawson's Creek isn't just a relic for millennial binge watchers. It's a cultural touchstone that keeps popping up in fashion, music, and even TikTok trends. The cast has embraced their legacy, showing up for anniversary panels, dropping hilarious behind-the-scenes stories, and even hinting at possible on-screen reunions. Imagine Dawson and Pacey hashing out their differences over brunch, or Joey hosting a book club in Capeside's new hipster coffee shop. The possibilities are endless, and the fandom is very much alive. So, as we look at where the main cast of Dawson's Creek started and where they are now, one thing is clear. No one could have predicted these twists and turns. From tabloid chaos to Oscar gold, from meme infamy to social media stardom, the Creek kids have grown up, and they've taken us all along for the ride. Whether you were Team Dawson, Team Pacey, or secretly rooting for Jen all along, their journeys prove that life after Capeside is anything but predictable. And if you ever find yourself humming, "I don't want to wait," just remember, the story isn't over yet. Subscribe for more content.